Here are some of the things I do to have a successful indoor growing garden where I can start my seedlings because I live in one of the cooler zones and my growing season is short. First, I use a heat mat to assist with germination. I use grow lights, and that's addition to my sunny window. Especially when the days are shorter, you're going to need supplemental light to have a successful garden. I also use vertical growing. As you can see, this is just a common shoe rack, metal shoe rack that I have here, and it has 3 tiers on it where I can put my plants on and extend my growing space for my garden. I have one at this window right here, and I also have one at this window. I just took the shoes off and I used it. This one actually has 2. It's all rusted, but I don't care. This one actually has 2, and so I get to use the table and I get to use the 2 shelves. This one over here has 3, and I get to use also the base of the table and the 3 growing racks. And as you can see, the sun's coming in, hitting these plants really good, and that way I can capitalize on that light, that natural sunlight for my plants. Another thing that I do is that I use rainwater, and this rainwater is water that we caught in our catchment system from last season, and we stored it so we can water our plants and do whatever we need to do. This rainwater is so much better than the water from the city water from the faucet because it doesn't have all those chemicals in it. And I understand that the rainwater might pick up stuff in the air, but that's okay. If the plants are outdoors getting it and it's growing fine, then it's fine for me to catch this water and use it on my indoor growing. Here you can see my plants are doing very well. I have beans going, I have greens, I have ginger that's ready to go out. You know, I have all sorts of things going here, and as you can see, they're doing well. You know, so I'm just ready. I have cucumbers in here, more greens, and I'm just sticking with it. Look at this. What do I have here that's growing so beautifully? I have okra, I have sorrel, I have everything here. I have a kiwi right here, and everything's growing nicely. My potatoes. I removed some of the slips. Let me just show you. I just have it here in a cup of water, little rainwater growing. Oh, let me show you the roots on them. If I can sit this here. Okay, I'll sit it right here. So they have roots on them, and I just keep a little bit of water in this cup. It's not a lot, just a little bit to make sure that the root system stays moist in there. And they're growing. So I have my herbs, I have, you know, a little bit of everything that I can start my growing season early. I have peppers, and they're doing really well. These here are all peppers. Some of the peppers that I didn't overwinter, and so I decided to put some seeds in. I decided to drop some seeds so I can have a new variety of peppers that I'm not growing. So this is just a little tip for your indoor garden. If you want to try that, if you think it's too much, take it slow. And you don't have to do as much as I'm doing. But as you can see, you can be successful in doing that. It takes patience, it takes time, and just stick with it. If it's your passion, if you enjoy doing it, you'll be all right. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you can learn a few tips from what I showed you, and happy growing. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time right here on Fifi's Journey.